Bitcoin has been breaking out now, just like I was talking about in yesterday's video. Because in yesterday's video, I was talking about this uptrend and the fact that we have this upwards trending channel, and the fact that it is most probable that Bitcoin is going to break through this resistance and start its leg towards the upside. And like I said yesterday, the target, I think, should be calculated something like this. We pull this up to the point of the breakout. This gives us a target of approximately $12.5 thousand. Bitcoin seems to be going up to these levels right now. Bitcoin is currently at $11,870. This is, of course, very, very bullish, what we're seeing currently. If we zoom out here, we can see that Bitcoin is completely breaking out here. I mean, we already know that Bitcoin is breaking out, but we're getting so much follow through, so much volume. I think it's very, very hard to deny that this really looks like the beginning of the run towards $20,000. I think we're going to see 20,000 not very long from now, guys. It really seems like this might be it. One very, very interesting area, of course, will be this $14,000 level up here where we topped out last time, because, of course, that's going to be some previous resistance in this area. But like I said, 12.5K is my immediate short-term target, as I've been saying in the past few videos here. But I think that this is also a very, very interesting point of resistance. In this video, what did just happen to Bitcoin? We saw a huge flash crash here. After Bitcoin has been going bullish here, breaking through out of this, this pattern, came up very, very close to my target up here. But right before our target here, when Bitcoin breached above 12,000, Bitcoin actually fell right now over 12%. In this video, I'm going to talk about why this happened. I'm going to share my theory. And I also want to talk about why I think that this is not a reason to become bearish. I'm going to zoom out on the bigger time frame, and I'm going to show you that this big flash crash actually is a very, very small, insignificant dump on the bigger time frame.
If we were to take the Fibonacci retracement level from the swing high to the swing low, then you can basically see that this price target is in perfect alignment, $13,500. Basically exactly in the middle of the Fibonacci golden pocket. So guys, please tell me that this is not an astonishing confluence here as a price target for this specific breakout we have been talking about already yesterday. Well, if I were to pull out the VPVR, we see something very interesting unfolding right now. The last area of resistance when it comes to this VPVR is basically exactly, look at this. After the price level, we are fighting it right now. We only have thin air, like a lot of thin air only. There's nothing left. Look this, I mean, the volume is just completely falling off a cliff right now. Today for the Bitcoin price, look at this, guys. This is absolutely crazy. Within a few minutes, we dumped way more than $1,000 for Bitcoin. The question everyone is asking right now is, of course, is this the beginning of the end? Or did all of these levels here make a lot of sense for Bitcoin? I will be talking about that. And is this just a small breather before Bitcoin continues its ride towards the upside?
Notice we pushed up. We got rejected perfectly at this line. And the reason this line is so important, if you follow it back, you'll notice that we got resistance right here, right here. This was support. You know, back here it was resistance and support. This was 24th of November 2019. If we follow this same trend line going all the way back, this was resistance, this was support. I mean, this goes all the way back. This is Coinbase, only goes back so far, but you can see this was support, support, more support, support, became support and resistance. This goes back to 2015 on the Bitstamp chart. This goes back to 2013 that this line has been support and resistance. That's why I'm saying this is such a major resistance and support level to break. That's why I was very confident in the fact if we pushed up, we would get rejected at this point, and you can see we did. We got rejected right here. So that's why I believe we are topped out. Yes, it's possible if we push above this line right here, that is extreme, this is very strong resistance. If we push above this, your next target, I promise you, will be up here around 13,700. You know, out here is around 14,000, but I do not see us getting above this point. You have to understand, they're pushing price up to liquidate shorts. Exchanges are making a killing liquidating shorts. Now that longs are stacking, shorts have been liquidated, people, longs are stacking like crazy. Now it's time to liquidate these longs, and this is the point I think is happening right here. That's why I think we're topped out. Right here on, this was what, 19 hours ago, and I was making reference to this Bitstamp chart. It's a 321.20A. This line right here, you can see this was resistance, this was support, this was resistance, this was resistance. Notice this point right here saying if we push up, this also goes with that other chart. If we push up, we'd be topped out at 11,700. This is the actual chart. Let me zoom out a bit here. You can see resistance, resistance, support, resistance, resistance. We pushed up, we hit this to the tick and pushed back down. Right here, another chart showing 11,700 is where we would top out. And if you'll notice, every time we cross one of these orange rings, with the exception of this right here, we crossed it, we came down. We crossed it, we came down. So it just makes sense. We're crossing this, we'll be coming down. At least to retrace down to another target. According to this chart, guys, I have different charts with different targets. According to this chart, your next support is around 10,236. Below that is potentially 9,433. This chart here, this is my one-day yellow ring capitulation chart. You can see that, I was telling people we've been respecting this red ring. This was support, resistance, resistance, support. As soon as we broke it, this is when we had our major crash. So again, price pushed up. Just because price pushes up doesn't mean we can't crash. People are getting all bullish. This was to liquidate shorts. Now they can liquidate longs. Notice we're retracing back down below this ring. This ring is a lot of resistance. So many charts show that this 11,700 where we topped out was very strong resistance. So that's why I believe we're coming back down. And according to this chart, previous resistance will become support. So if we had a drop, right here is 8,800. Out here would be 8,500. We will be respecting this ring as well. This is around 7,381. Again, you can see that this is the ring we bottomed on. This is the same ring. As soon as we broke support of it, we crashed right to this ring. That's what I'm saying. If we have a major crash, your first line of support or ring of support right here would potentially be 5,677 to 6,400. If this breaks, the next ring below is down here. This is all the same fib circle. I'm just giving you possible scenarios. If we are topped out, we are coming back down. If we do get above it, yes, I'm telling you, if we get above it, I promise you, you will get rejected right here at this line. 13,800, maybe 14,000. But I think from this point, it is down from here.